Hello, welcome back to another episode of Let's Talk Tactic. In this video, we'll do a deep dive into a site fast attack strategy on split. So the following will be my pick composition for attack. Will be Omen, Default Smoker, and we're running a 3 duelist setup with Jet, Phoenix, and Raze. Okay, so the main idea of this strat is to move us quickly onto the site, overwhelm the guy on site, take A and play post plant quickly. And the first step to gain ground quickly, okay, by the way, this area, it should be like that. Okay. First ground is just, the first thing I want to say is that look at where the barrier are. Barrier right there, and the defender barrier right there. The distance it takes someone to pick to A ramp versus the distance for the attackers to get control of A ramp is actually you need to get to there. This guy only need to get to here and you got control of it. The attackers, if you stay on the barrier and you pick, you will always get this angle before the defender does. Always. So don't be scared to just pick it instantly. And if you have two player there, this guy try to pick, he can't hold it at all. Okay, so normally this normal how it's set up, Cypher have a cam on B up high. They got a one-way cage right here. He probably save one cage, have two trips here for two entrants just anchoring B down. And Sage just automatically wall mid. Okay, so the first step is that most of the time, a lot of the time in comp, there's actually a player play top ramp here. And what you could do at the start is just paranoia from here. As in, tell your Omen to paranoia this straight line. Like that. It covers everything from ramp up to like around here, I'm pretty sure. And Omen just got to remember to ping and then throw it so it's on the right elevation. At the point of the throw, the Jet will be on the first out of the pack. Phoenix could flash this angle first, just in case someone plays here closer as well, off the angle. He'll flash here first. Everyone will get out. Jet will tailwind up here, try to catch the guy that got flashed. If this guy fall back, you can try shoot in the back, and he could have killed. Let's just say in this scenario that the Jet defender is smart. He smoke himself off, and then he retreat back using his own dash. And at this point, he would probably try to go back further to stay alive, even and driving these re-smoke that. At this point, the whole team will just try and move out. Just move out here. After the flash, Omen would immediately smoke elbow and screen. Don't just smoke screen only. If you smoke out here, it cover both elbow and screen. The guy in elbow can't pick your team. And you dark cover right here. And this is like one of the few times you don't want your smoke to be too deep. If your smoke is deep, he can just get out onto rafter and pick someone off guard. Just do it shallow so it cover the whole thing. If they want to pick, they have to go all the way out here, which is a lot easier for a team to trade rather than if he just go out here and he already got vision to pick someone and fall back immediately. Okay. Next part is also after the Jet dash, Killjoy should turret right here. I'm just going to remove this curve forward start. This turret right here is very useful. I'll explain in a bit. Okay, so the turret has a 180 watch range, right? So if you place it right here, not only it watches top ramp, it's also watch directly at screen as well. If when the smoke fade, it can act as an intel provider when someone try to go out from screen, as well as at this point, someone if the wall is not here, someone could lurk behind, and if they try to go get past the bot, it would alarm them. Okay, at this point right here, Raze can throw a nade here. Just you won't know where the play on site's going to play. Like few common spot would be elbow, on site here, this angle here, behind pot plant, up rafter or under rafter right there. Okay, so that's where the nade will pop off at elbow right there to counter Smoother, try to stay there. Phoenix will then flash right here, curveball out. When it curveball out to the left, it's up high. Like when count up high, it also pops in the air. It flashes someone around here if they try to play an off angle, as well as the two position of above rafter here and under rafter. Okay, after the flash, he can hot hand right here, and the team as a 3-pack just literally just move on site quickly, find where is the player on site and kill him outnumber him and try to kill him. At this point right here, Omen should already be back here behind his teammate, providing more support. And Jet's after the flash, he can smoke right here. It cuts off all the angle from here, beside the player holding on top of the trash can looking over, but it's kind of rare to see it happens. He can smoke there and he can lurk through here, or he just pick left only. It cuts off all vision, just pick left to catch the guy rotate from ropes. Or if the guy here is going late, she can just hold it. She can just stay here and hold the angle from Haven like that. Just be a nuisance to enemy team and cut off one more entrance towards retaking the site. At this point, probability is that the Omen's gonna die. We're just gonna assume that the players are good. Maybe they trade 1 for 1, and let's just say they trade out Phoenix for. Let's just say they trade out. Raze will take first contact. They both die. So it will be a 4v4 position, and then Killjoy will probably start the plant. This is the most default plant, and she would set up an alarm bot right here and another swamp to counter anyone tries to go elbow, and Phoenix can reposition him to play somewhere else behind the screen or back here, wherever he likes. And Omen can probably just stay A main to provide additional pressure, just watching elbow like that, and make sure that they can't, if they go across here, you have to deal with him. And the one more thing you have to think about, like, you do it so quick that the guy on site's going to get overwhelmed, and Jet's here, he's causing a nuisance. He is preventing the fast rotate. So if the Sage did wall here, they could do a fast rotate here safely through vents, and she could be a nuisance to delay that. And this guy, they just stay around Heaven area, and when Cypher rotate, he would most likely go all the way to screen, and the path to screen, as you can see I've drawn, is very long. A lot of the time, by the time this all happens and it was really quick, you could push to screen and he is not even there, and the Cypher would be around there when you get to screen. And you can actually just try and push and cut him off guard if you want. And if you pick and there's no one, you can flank Haven. If this Cypher is too scared to go to screen by himself, he's going Heaven. It's always good to have some kind of aggression. So it just, if you play aggression, it alleviates more stress towards the site. But if you can play it defensively with this setup, Killjoy setup right here, it is still fine. You have to play on site, trying to play post plant. And that is about the extent of this strat. It is simple, it's very simple. Although execution do need a lot of coordination with your team, and you'll call AFAS, and everyone got to know what they're doing. This is an example of a utility usage that would be ideal for an AFAST. It is a very effective strategy to take A side. Okay, but how do you defend against this strat? It's not hard, really not. Let's just say the Killjoys now have set up on B, Omen's on A. What Omen could do, he could just flash right here, delay the whole team, and try to call for help for his teammate. Or Phoenix could just hot hands right here. Although sometimes this flash doesn't help. If you have a Reyna, she can always just counter flash with a Leer, and then their position won't be slowed down too much. They will still be around this area and keep pushing on. But if it delays enough time, the guy rotating here won't get ambushed and they won't have time to take screen. The other strat is, if you know the enemy's up to, this is only really in high level that people would do this normally in Immortal Games Plus. You just give up top A ramp completely, use plain A Heaven, just let the smoke come, let the jet dash, and you just try to hold just making sure that no one can enter into A heaven. Just block it off and make sure your teammate can rotate into heaven safely without Jet being a nuisance. Beside the molly and the flasher delay, there's also another limitation, is that this setup runs 3 duelists, so it is heavily dependent on players' own ability to get frags, open up site, and take an oversight. 3 duelists is just gunplay intensive. If you win your gunfight, you win. More so over more so using your utility effectively. Well, that's it for this video. I hope I've helped you out somehow at seeing how a attack could be done onto split. I feel like some people finding split, it's a hard site to attack. It is actually not. If you know how to attack, it is not a hard map to attack on. And that's it for me. If you like the video and support what I do, let me know. Click the like button, subscribe, and if you want to watch my stream, I stream every Monday to Friday from 7:30 PM Sydney time till late. Links in description. Also my social in description if you want more updates. Well, that's it for me. Thanks guys. Bye. Have a good one.